What is up, kings and queens? And in today's video, I want to talk about a certain time period in my life. As you can tell by the title of this video, you know which one it is, the swag era. It was one of those periods of time where you really had to be there. Some of you remember it, some of you don't, and some of you look at it with fond memories, and some of you are praising God that the swag era is dead. And for those who witnessed it, you know, but for those who don't, take my hand and let me take you on a little journey through a part of my middle school adolescence known as the swag era. In this video, I'll be talking about pretty much everything that people in the swag era cultivated, such as the clothes, the music, the accessories, and everything in between. Wait, hold on. Speaking of music, let me put on some of the music to set the mood. Hold up. Give me just one sec, guys. There. Now that's more like it. And now I'm ready to talk about today's topic, the swag era. And to kick off this video, I want to start off with something that you saw in this video not once, but twice. And those so happen to be snapbacks. But to be a little more specific, I'm talking about Chicago Bulls snapbacks and, dare I say it, the Cookie Monster snapbacks. I'ma just get the Cookie Monster snapback part out of the way. These were the grimiest kids who didn't poll. Nowadays, these kids are selling meth in your local trailer park. If you're watching this video and you are one of those kids, I really hope you're doing okay though. But on to the Chicago Bulls snapbacks kids. I'm not gonna lie, I was low-key kinda jealous. I thought they had heat, and I thought they had quote-unquote swag. And I ain't gonna hold you, I was low-key kinda jealous, and I kinda wanted one myself. But thankfully your boy didn't give in to the peer pressure, because at my school, these were the ones, some of them didn't end up graduating high school. In fact, I knew one kid who was a Chicago Bulls snapback kid who was in and out of jail multiple times. So yeah, if I would have gotten a Chicago Bulls snapback, I probably would have went down that route. Another accessory that was very popular around the swag era were these little things called these I Heart Boobies bracelets. Despite them supporting a good cause, schools across America still banned them and deemed them as controversial. And I actually kind of have a story about these bracelets. So when I was 13, I really wanted a I Heart Boobies bracelet. And one day, I was at the mall with my stepmom, and we were in one of those square stand shops that like you would see in like the middle of the mall. So, and we were over there, and I saw a bunch of I Heart Boobie bracelets, and I asked my my stepmom, if I could have one. She got pissed, and she's like, "Fine, GT, get one." I got one, and I remember just like feeling so guilty that I made my stepmom mad. Matter of fact, so guilty, when I went home that day, I went and flushed it down the toilet. And I was mad at myself because I had to flush that bracelet down the toilet. But then later on, my brother heard about it and he gave me his. So yeah, W brother. On to the next topic, the music that was being played. And some of these artists are still popping off even to this day. Artists such as Wiz Khalifa, Drake, and Lil Wayne, all just to name a few. Speaking of those three artists, the freaking TGOD and the YMCMB rivalry was crazy way back then. No joke, you see motherfuckers in the hallway arguing about which one's better, Young Money or Taylor gang. And that is how friendships ended. And that's how fights started. Speaking of Wiz Khalifa, we all know that one kid who did the Wiz Khalifa blonde patch in middle school. Next thing I kind of want to talk about were those shoes. Those Osiris shoes. For those who don't know what I'm talking about, I will post a picture. Damn. I don't know about y'all, but if I were to put these on, my feet would look like 2 orange peels. But of course, orange was not the only color. They also had them in green, blue, and I think pink also. But either way, okay, I'm not the one to judge because I didn't have the best fashion back in middle school when the whole swag era was taking place. But I would rather be dead than be caught wearing those. And bonus points if you were wearing the DC shoes as well. And I'll confess, I may or may not was a DC shoe kid. Another thing I really want to talk about were the Beats headphones. To be a little more specific, I'm talking about the big ass over the ear headphones like these. And if your parents were cheap, you most likely got the Skull Candies. But listen, I would see, literally all the time, I would see kids at my school, on Facebook, or just around town wear these things not only on their heads, but also around their neck. And I swear, I would see dudes wearing these around their neck as if it was Yu-Gi-Oh! And the Millennium Puzzle. And so yeah, I thought this would be a fun video to make. Pretty much talking about middle school and the whole swag era. And so tell me, for those who participated in the swag era, was there anything that I missed? Was there anything else that you remembered from those days? And I'm pretty sure that most of us kind of look back on those days and cringe and like question our existence at that point. But if you like the swag era and you thought that was peak life, then hey man, more power to you. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Love y'all. It's been GT, and as always, I'll see you next time.